Hello, my name is Katie Kessler, and I have chosen to talk to you today about picture number 3 from our selection. I have actually went ahead and created my own artwork. This is displaying image number 3. This is by no means a perfect replica, but I feel as if it's pretty close. In order to create the picture, I used a simple brown crayon, as back in the times where there were these cave paintings, they used things like mud. So I believe that a brown crayon was a pretty good replica. I didn't want to go crazy and use, different types of materials that were not simplistic, because this is a very simplistic piece. So there's a variety of things going on here in this picture. And I think that the clearest meaning that I got out of the picture is that man was beginning to dominate over all of the other species. As you can see, man is a lot bigger than the animals. We have very small little animals here in our picture. We have them right here next to these very large figures of man. So I think that that shows some sort of significance that man was greater than animal. So I really think that the clearest meaning out of this entire picture is to show the superiority of mankind. You can also see that all of the men, most of them, the wide majority of the men are holding weapons of some kind. So you've got sticks, and you've got all sorts of different weapons. This one looks like he's about to throw something. He's holding some sort of weapon stick-like thing. This might be a spear that you see over here in the corner. So I think that weapons and the animals being smaller and the man being so large is a replica of maybe saying that man has dominance over these animals. So I would say the theme is appearing to be survival of the fittest. Some men are larger than others, and you can see the larger ones are also kind of thicker and hold bigger weapons. So I think maybe the amount of how well you can hunt and how well you are to survive and provide for your family during this time might be a very important role. So as you can see, the men that are larger have bigger weapons because maybe they're bigger hunters, so they are superior. They're up here. And the smaller men, some of them don't even have weapons that are down here, and they're smaller than the ones with the weapons. So I think that could also have a big role in it. I think that the picture is important to history because it's very simplistic, yet it conveys an important message. There's very limited use of materials, so it's very easy to see that there was no focus on the finer arts during this time. This was just really to convey a story, and there was no focus on really how the picture looks or what it, displays, but it has an underlying meaning, so I think that's very important. I think that actually makes the picture even more significant because it displays the earliest stages of art and how it all started. It's always important to see where everything originated from and where it began. So as you can see, we are using very simple materials like mud on cave walls. No paper, no fine art pencils, just mud and a story. So I think that's the significance here, is to display a story. And the reason why it's important to our history is because it's showing the earliest stages of art. And the real true meaning of art is that there's always something behind it. There's always a meaning behind it. And when you look at something as simple as this, you can really see that there's a story here in this picture. And it's a lot clearer to see, I think, because of the simple materials used. And there's not a big show in front of it, so you can really see the deeper meaning. And that's why I think that this is important to art. Thank you.